Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So you've been seeing me playing this game for quite some time. In fact, Crusader was my very first character when I first played this game almost 900 hours ago. Since then, it was a very new game to me. I didn't know what's happening. I tried many different builds. In fact, the class that I play the most in this game is the Crusader. So 900 hours later, and I've done pretty well with some other classes. I've shared the guides here as well with you, be it as Tech Priest, Psyker, or the latest Hierophant. So I have a lot of fun. I learned a lot, a wonderful amount of experience. So I said, well, can I do something with my Crusader? And yes, I can. This is level 115 Supreme Mission, which put him to be the same level or tier in terms of my guide level. Is almost like a Hierophant class and the Tech Priest as well. So I'm very happy to be able to take him to this journey. And for those of you who may have tuned in for my live stream on Crusader, you must have seen the journey that I have with this Crusader. Initially it was kind of shaky and not comfortable with certain kind of like a build or a certain kind of mechanic, but later on, through knowing what the problem areas are and gearing for those gaps, as well as changing the build a bit here and there, that kind of like get me to where I am. And to follow up with this video, I will be creating a guide to share with you what I've done with the Crusader, just for sharing, just like what I've done with the Psyker, Tech Priest, as well as the Hierophant. Now the Crusader, if you look at the beginning of the video, you see that obviously is all resist cap, so that is the most fundamental thing that you have to do in this game. Damage reduction, get him all the way to 50 with the perk on armor. His damage reduction can be up to 60%, so that's decent. A fair amount of D-flat as well, and D-flat with the armor is synergized with the armor as well to be able to ignore the armor. I can do armor piercing. There's a 20 or 30% of the chance that I can do armor piercing, so that worked out pretty well as well. The crit is almost to the cap, which is close to 50%, and so on and so forth. So far very happy with this, and as a very good reward on this Void Crusade, I managed to farm the weapon of my choice, which is the Flamer with the Holy Flamer with the 15% Supreme crit chance. So that put him to there about 65% crit, which is very nice. The crit hit strength with that weapon has become like 105, so it means I will guarantee have a stronger AoE and also DOT, and also I have more than 50% of chance I'll get the highest tier of the multiplier for the crit. So that is a very interesting kind of like setup. I managed to craft it and roll it such a way that's quite similar to my ancient relics, which is is a weapon that I really like. There's some trade-off there in terms of the ancient relics has chance to stun on crit, which this particular one doesn't, and also it's 5 affixes, not the 6. It's a little bit of bummer, but I'm happy I took this new weapon to a test drive, and it worked out really well so far. So I can get even higher level with that sort of weapon. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Are there any other opportunity for me to improve? There is, 1 or 2 slot that I'm still trying to hunt for something better, but this is a long haul game. It doesn't have to complete within a week or so. So I just play as and when I have time and I feel like it. And there are a lot of ARPG lined up as well. I understand Path of Exile 2 now is early access. I'm just waiting for it to come out from the early access. And a lot of you on the live stream asked me if I'm going to try. Of course I'm going to try. I love the ARPG. Joran, the last Epoch also has a new season coming up. So there's a lot of things lined up for the fans of ARPG. Grim Dawn as well, new DLC, Titan Quest 2 as well. So there's tons of stuff. Yeah, I'm not I'm not mentioning Diablo 4 because I'm not really into that game anymore. Hey, by the way, this is the heavy flamer, which is the 15% crit, supreme crit chance. So we go beyond the cap for the 15%. I got the increase hits as well, so crit chance and so on. So that make it really good. So I hope you enjoy this set of videos on Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr, and if you are in the game, then yeah, we can more than happy to group up and play together. Sometimes I can be a little bit involved in sort of like researching my build and so on, but yeah, most of the time I'm happy to kind of hang out with you guys. All right, see you later, and the Emperor protects.